Look at this. This is right by my campsite. I could hear waves hitting. Oh my God. Look how... Right there she is. Well, welcome back to our journey. I wanted to come out. I know a lot of you are probably wondering, what does it cost her to stay out on the road? And there's times where it costs way too much. But, you know, when you figure I don't have rent, I don't have lot rent, I don't have regular utilities, that makes a big difference. So, I do have... So first of all, I live on Social Security. We all know that doesn't pay really good. When my husband passed, there was just a very small policy, enough to have his funeral and bury him, and no retirement, no savings. And I had an old mobile home I sold. So I am not going to come out and say this is what I make on Social Security. That's private information. I'm also not going to talk about how much I spend for regular bills. My monthly bills is my phone, which I have Boost Mobile. I'm very, very pleased with that. I have life insurance on myself and car insurance, of course, full coverage. Some bank fees from using ATM, which that's pretty minimal, and then my van payment. So my phone is $50 a month. I will let you know that. Oh, I look like little rascals. Got hair sticking up all over. So that being said, that information is private and I'm not going to release that. What I'm here to talk about is what it actually cost me to live on the road. So, I have been out for 9 months. I left December 28th. December, January, February, I did write down what I spent, but I was kind of like, oh, I'm out on the road, and I spent way too much. March, I still really didn't keep track because that was through the time I was selling my home. I was out on the road part-time and getting rid of stuff that I didn't need the rest of the time. So this is from April through August, my average. And then I kept last month separate, just so you could kind of get an idea of it. So campgrounds, on average, I spend $192 a month. That's a little pricey, so that's going to be cut down. This month I spent $45. A lot of parking lots, a lot of boondocking, but I wound up in some really freaking gorgeous places. Out to eat, $18. I have cut that drastically. This month I haven't. And when I say out to eat, that's a nice sit-down restaurant. Fast food, $32. That is way too much. And this month I spent $35. So that is something that's either going to have to be cut out completely or cut down to like $10. Laundry, average $10 a month. That's pretty standard. Propane, it's cost me like $3. More in the winter because I cook more hearty meals in the winter. Gas, my biggest expense. We'll come back to that. Junk food, $33 a month, and this month I spent $32, or in September $32. That's something that needs to be cut out. I don't need that, and pop is running me about $30 to $35 a month. Those are two areas that I really need to cut out. So that's one of my to work ons. Water and juices, ice. I like to chew on ice. Is averaging about $5 a month, which that should go up because I gotta lower the cost of buying pop. Personal care and cleaning, it's averaging about $12 a month, which is not bad, and that will stay because you've got to be clean. Your van's got to be clean. And then car washes, it's averaging about $5 a month. I try my best to keep it clean. I'll spend more in the winter when I'm near the ocean and to keep that salt off of the van, the Hobbit Mobile. Park passes, I did spend $20 on a park pass. America the Beautiful Senior Pass. It is so worth it. I can camp at Army Corps of Engineers and my camping's half price. Sometimes it's like as low as $3. National parks, I get in free and camping is half price. So when I was up at Teddy Roosevelt, it was $7 a night for such beautiful scenery. Sightseeing. April through August, I spent $14. I am cheap. If I really want to see it, I will spend it. But there's generally not that much I want to see that's going to cost me money. Everything I pretty much do is free. Firewood, I spend maybe $5 a month. And that includes propane and everything. So that is kind of, I did have to buy a tire in September. That killed my budget. And oil change every other month because I do put on the miles. I don't like staying stationary. Every 2 to 3 days I'm moving. Sometimes I'll move every night for a week. And then I'll find a place just to kick back. And I'm trying to plan, go A, B, C, D, E, F. And then I get A, B, C, and then I'm like way over here to Z, and then I gotta come back. That is the reason for my super high gas. On average, I was spending $192 a month. And you got to remember, in July, I was pretty much stationary at my family's house because my van broke down and I had to buy another one. That's probably the reason the gas is lower. This last month in September, I spent $390, which is expensive. I need to try to stay focused, try to maybe plan. But I was in South Dakota and their gas was expensive. But I did go through about 6 states and I did a lot of sightseeing. To me, it's worth spending that because that's part of my freedom. And I know some people probably think on average $800 a month sounds cheap, but when you're living on Social Security, that's too much money. So I've got to find some ways to cut back, and probably gas is going to be one of them. But I'm not happy about being stationary. So, I just wanted to come out. Please leave a comment. If you got questions, ask. I try to answer every comment. I will keep trying to do that as much as I can. If you don't hear from me in a couple days, I'm out boondocking, no Wi-Fi. In the meantime, travel safe. Travel free, stay fantastic. We'll see you next time.